Hey, what's going on, crypto people? What's good, crypto people? This is your boy, the Crypto Siege, with another day in the life and the crazy life that is the digital asset space. What's going on, guys? Happy Thursday. Hope you guys are having an amazing morning. I actually got Ms. Crypto Siege riding along for this XRP Ripple drive time news this morning. So, guys, listen, the market is looks like it's recovering a little bit. We shall soon see. Last I checked this morning, Bitcoin was at 8,800. XRP was 24 cents. So exciting times. I hope you were blessed enough to be in a position where you could take advantage of these last 2 days and be able to buy the dips, if you will. I hope that you are in a position to do that. And oh, by the way, before I forget, the merchandise is up. We got the hoodies and t-shirts up. So we got all that up and going, so that's cool. And so hopefully you guys will kind of like the look. So we got a Teespring link. We'll make sure that we get that in the description of this video, and hopefully remember to talk about it today when we do the live stream. But it's up. The Real Rick G, I hope you're listening to this. The merchandise is available. And so again, this is the first iteration, and we'll have more. And we're looking to work with some graphic designers in terms of ideas for what we want to put on the merchandise. But this is the first iteration. We think you guys will like it. So, guys, listen, the Ripple lawsuit, I know it's a big deal. A lot of people talking about the fact that there was no ruling, took some stuff out. But in any case, I did share an article from CoinDesk that mentioned there were two things favorable for Ripple. One is that she thought the deadline, the fact, one of the initial arguments from Ripple was that these people did not legally file this this lawsuit at the appropriate time. She thought that the argument from Ripple was quote unquote persuasive. Okay, and also she wrote that that the sale of the XRP at the time that they were sold, the way that went about did not target, quote unquote, her words, did not target the general public. Right? Did not target the general public. So it looks like there's another 28 days for this lawsuit. So it's continuing on. Some things were dropped and some things were allowed to continue on. By law, she said that it is allowable for it to continue on, and so that is what's going to happen. Someone on Twitter says something about Marvin Gaye or Yo-Yo or something. Maybe it was Bearable Guy. Something about 28 days now takes us into April, and so the Riddler guys and the Yo-Yos and the Marvin Gayes of the world saying something significant is going to happen in April. Maybe this is it. So also another interesting thing, the Simpsons actually had. When they were talking about digital assets on The Simpsons the other day, actually the lady had her name tag on, and it was April, which I find to be very, very fascinating that would happen. How would The Simpsons be involved at all in this whole Riddler and Yo-Yo and Marvin Gaye and Bearable Guy thing? So very, very interesting. Maybe even Baba Coates. I think he actually talks about April as well. So we shall soon see how the whole thing plans out. I shared a video this morning with a video of Brad Garlinghouse being interviewed. I forget the name of the show. So in case you guys didn't check out that video, what is it? He said on that interview that the XRP Ledger was created before the company Ripple. And so that's a very, very important thing to know in terms of something not being a security. Now I don't know why I didn't put those two together, but obviously that is in fact the case. We always hear him talk about the fact that if Ripple, the company, went away, XRP and the Ledger would continue to move on and move forward. And so we do know that to be the case, right? So, but the fact that he mentioned that the XRP Ledger was actually created doing its thing before Ripple, the company. So actually great arguments. I love the fact that he said on that video that Exxon has a great interest in oil, right? But they didn't create the oil, right? So they have an interest in the commodity, the same way that Ripple, the company, has an interest in the quote unquote XRP, right? And they meant that they do own a ton of it, a ton of it. So yeah, really good listen to if you haven't had a chance to check that out. The Bearable Bull retweeted it. Ian Northing is the one who had the video on his page, so if you want to go check that out. But shout out to the Bearable Bull, for getting that out, retweeting that. Very, very true. Very, very, very true. So exciting times. I hope you're excited. I hope you're absolutely excited. The market looks like it's going to recover. I saw a lady that actually tweeted out that she had called this dip for XRP. But she said 24 to 20 cents. She called it. She called it. So I don't know if she's a trader or not. I can't remember her name. But she said the next thing now is 50 cents. It's going to go up to 50 cents. So we shall see how that goes. We shall see how that goes. I don't know. Up to 50 cents. Interesting. Get back up to that again. That's right. So that's what 2.5 times the money if you sell it at 50 cents. Right? And wait for the next dip, I guess. I don't know. Not financial advice. You guys got to figure out for yourselves how you want to kind of navigate those things. But we all know everyone most likely will just kind of hold and hodl until it happens. So we shall see. I don't know. I might think about that myself personally, because I know I had a chance to buy tons, at 25 cents, 22.5 cents. Something gets to 50 cents, you just doubled your money. Interesting. I don't know. We'll see. We'll see how that goes. But anyway, guys, again, I want to point out the fact that are you making money on your money? Are you making money on your digital assets? Do you have it on an exchange? Because you have it on an exchange, they're making money off your digital assets being on that exchange. Just got to tell you, that's just the truth. That is the reality of the situation. They're making money. I know, when I figured that out and I found that out, I'm like, well, I want to make money on my digital assets. I get it. It's safer on the ledgers, right? Right. Albeit that the dusting still apparently seems to be going on. I did get some basic attention token out of nowhere on my ledger. I don't know how that would happen. I don't know how that happened. So be careful on those ledgers, guys. That dusting is still going on. Don't touch it. Don't click on those transactions. It does definitely take you to a phishing site. Don't click on the memos if you're getting that. It will take you to a phishing, scamming site, and then you'll be in trouble. So with the ledgers, got to figure out a new way to kind of figure something out. Maybe put some of your digital assets on a different ledger. That might be the answer to that. Thank you. Miss Crypto C says 2 minutes. I got 2 minutes. Right? So that's kind of the thing. Be careful with that. But so I saw that. I was like, what in the world? How did that get on there? Basic attention token. I mean, I saw the kick on there. Unbelievable. Unbelievable. When is PolySign going to get around and get up and running? And are they going to be catering to the retail investors? That is the freaking $62 trillion question. Are they going to cater to the retail investors? I hope that they do. I hope that they do, guys. But anyway, listen, make money on your money. Make some money on your crypto assets. For me and our household, we chose the Celsius platform. Shout out to Alex Mashinsky. Able to put your money on there. Earn interest on your money, right? BitGo is the custodian of the assets. $100 million per wallet. Per wallet is what BitGo, the custodian custody provider, gives you. $100 million from Lloyd's of London in terms of insurance. So anyway, look into it. Do your homework. Do your due diligence. There's a link in the description of all my videos for Celsius. I would encourage you to do 2 or 3 things. One, go to support.celsius.network, support.celsius.network to answer a lot of questions. When you get on YouTube, search Alex Mashinsky as much as you possibly can. Learn as much as you possibly can from that guy. See if the message resonates with you. See how the platform works for you in terms of, does it make sense, right? And kind of average out the pros and the cons of it. For us, it made sense. You know, I told people this last couple of days I was able to buy the dip. Because I had money on that platform, sitting in that platform for 2 or 3 weeks, earning interest in both stable coins and in other digital assets as well. And so, yeah, I took that money, and because of that platform, I was able to take money and buy the dips. So it's what the wealthy do. The wealthy set aside a certain amount of income, right? And they're in a place where it can be very, very liquid, making money on their money. And when the opportunity presents itself for where they want to invest, you know, they buy it on the cheap, right? And so for us in the digital asset space, the last couple of days was an opportunity to buy the dip, right? Buy it on the cheap. But were you making money on your money, or did you just have it sitting on an exchange where they're using your assets to make money and not giving you a thing back, right? So that's the thing that you want to consider. That's the thing that you always want to think about. All right, guys, listen, I'm going to wrap up this video like I do all of my videos and remind you of this. Old money doesn't want you to win. They don't want us to win. They would rather us remain a cog in their perpetual wheel of trading our time for dollars. They don't want us to play in the same playground that they play in, but we allow our money to work for us. This is our chance to win, guys. The digital asset space is our chance to win. We are in the midst of the greatest transfer of wealth in the history of man. Are you participating? Or are you standing on the sidelines? Here's what I do know. That the battle for you has already been fought. And the victory is yours. Go get it. I'll talk to you soon, guys. See ya. Bye.